Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and happy Saturday morning, May 26, 2018. And welcome to Good Morning, New Hampshire. Let's begin. First up, commissioning for USS Manchester set for Saturday morning. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Portsmouth, the USS Manchester is a 420-foot-long, state-of-the-art warship.
The other great thing about having lots of room, which a lot of ships don't have, is we have room for a pretty big gym.
But there's more than iron beefing up the Navy's newest vessel. It's equipped with 50 and 62 caliber machine guns for short-range self-defense and a landing pad that fits up to 2 helicopters for rescue or relief missions.
From the deck plates, we have the ability to adapt. So when we are given a mission that may or may not be the primary mission for which the ship was built, we get it done.
Instead of propellers, thrusters help the 3,000-ton vessel reach speeds exceeding 40 knots or roughly 11 miles per hour faster than a battleship.
Because of our draft, we can get into ports that larger destroyers and cruisers can't visit and operate in areas that these bigger ships can't go.
On Saturday, thousands will celebrate the USS Manchester's commissioning. Nashua native Lieutenant Adrian Pinkasic and Petty Officer Larissa Noyes of Derry will lead special tours for family and friends.
And I try to explain to my family what I do, and they don't quite get it, and I'm excited for them to come here and see, oh, this is what she's been working for the past 3 years.
I think a lot of people don't know about the Granite State because we're kind of small and we're kind of far up north. So it's been really awesome to share my community with everybody else.
Once it docks in San Diego, the first mission for the 70-member crew will be to detect and destroy ocean mines. Mike Cherry, WMUR News 9.
Very cool. Looks like a cool battleship and kind of looks like something from Star Wars. Hero teacher ran at gunman, tackled him to ground, students say. He pretty much protected all of us. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Heroism. What could have been another school massacre stopped by a single brave teacher. An armed student opening fire in Indiana. That teacher and a young girl wounded. Students evacuated from Noblesville Middle School. Dozens of police officers swarming the scene. Parents rushing to get their kids. This just 1 week after the school massacre in Santa Fe, Texas. Eyewitnesses say the wounded teacher was shot more than once, heroically confronting the student who had 2 handguns. ABC's Alex Perez leads us off.
Students running for safety, distraught parents embracing their children after yet another school shooting. But this time, the quick-thinking actions of a teacher may have stopped it from becoming a massacre.
Active shooter, Noblesville West Middle School.
The moment of terror unfolding at 9:06 this morning in a 7th grade classroom at this middle school in Noblesville, Indiana. Authorities say students were taking a test when a male student asked to be excused.
He left the classroom. He then returned armed with 2 handguns.
The gunman opening fire, hitting a student and a teacher. But that teacher, Jason Seaman, according to students inside the classroom, may have saved their lives, launching a basketball at the gunman to distract him and then charging.
After like 3 seconds or so, he just started shooting. Mr. Seaman immediately was like yelling and running like right at him and tackled him straight to the ground.
That injured teacher then directing students to run for help. How lucky do you think you are and the other students in that classroom?
If it weren't for him, a lot of us could have been hurt. He pretty much protected all of us.
Authorities swarming the scene, students escorted on buses out to safety.
I do see heavily armed officers there protecting them. walking out, you see some kids running there. I'm sure this is terrifying.
That teacher and student rushed to hospitals tonight where they're being treated. This shooting coming just a week after 10 were gunned down in a Texas high school. Something not lost on Kaylee Osborne, whose dad raced to the school moments after the shooting.
It could have been us, and it basically was, and it just needs to stop.
And Alex Perez joins us live by the middle school where that shooting took place. Alex, that student telling you not even bullets could stop the teacher from taking down the alleged gunman.
That's right, Tom. That teacher, just remarkable. First throwing that basketball to distract the gunman, then running towards the bullets and holding him down until help arrived. The gunman was not injured. He is in police custody. Tom?
That teacher, the definition of bravery. All right, Alex, thank you.
Okay, there you go on that video. And now let's take a look at your weather from meteorologist Josh Judge.
Josh Judge on this Memorial Day weekend, and there's going to be a little bit of everything over the next couple of days. That front that you see there off to our north, slowly moving from north to south through the day today, meaning that it's the chance for thunderstorms and showers, first in northern New Hampshire, then pushing their way into central New Hampshire mid to late afternoon, and in southern New Hampshire late afternoon to evening is the timing. We'll show that to you in just a second here on Futurecast. Our short-range computer model showing a few scattered showers and downpours around during the morning hours in northern New Hampshire. And then as we get into the afternoon, we start seeing that chance make its way into central parts of the state by mid to late afternoon. And then for this evening, that line of showers and perhaps thunderstorms makes it into central and southern New Hampshire locations. So that's the timing of it. Much of the day will be fine, especially the farther south you are. Overnight, a couple more showers or a thunderstorm a possibility, and then considerably cooler as a backdoor cold front rolls through on Sunday. So Sunday, lots of clouds, some breaks of sun, particularly in northern New Hampshire, and still the chance of a passing shower or sprinkle. But a lot of the day could be dry. But as you take a look here, you'll see those clouds and the chance of a couple of showers or sprinkles. But the biggest difference on Sunday is the fact that it will be so much cooler, probably about 30 degrees or more cooler than what we see today for Saturday. And then a few more scattered showers to Sunday night into Monday. Memorial Day looks largely cloudy, could be a sprinkle or drizzle in a couple spots in the morning, but otherwise we're talking about just a cloudy to maybe partly sunny day in the afternoon and largely dry. All right, your boat and beach report here as it is Memorial Day weekend. High tide coming up at 9:55, low tide at 4:17 this afternoon. And look at those ocean and lake temperatures, both very chilly. High temperatures for today on the warm side, though. The air warm, the water cold. Some spots could challenge 90 degrees in the southern part of the state. Late storms. If you're going to be in northern New Hampshire, the showers are earlier and often throughout the day. At times, temperatures mostly in the 70s to lower 80s, but some spots could be in the 60s. You see elevation playing a lot of a factor in that. A couple of overnight showers and thunderstorms a possibility. Then tomorrow, look at the difference in temperatures. 50s to perhaps very low 60s north and west. Extended forecast then showing a big temperature swing from today to tomorrow. And then Memorial Day sort of in the middle, 60s on Monday with a shower or sprinkle. And after that, things calm down and turn summer-like all over again for the rest of the week. That is your forecast. We thank you for joining us. Hope you have an enjoyable Memorial Day weekend. Don't forget to honor those veterans, and thank you for your service to them.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report from meteorologist Josh Judge. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. We will be right back with more of Good Morning New Hampshire. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our second half of Good Morning New Hampshire.